Hello, this is Jessica and Julia, and we're here today to talk about GISHWHES, the greatest international scavenger hunt the world has ever seen. Point one, it's amazing, wonderful, and fantastic. It'll change the way you think about the world, or at least it did for me. I highly, highly recommend participating if you have the chance. There's tons of information on the GISHWHES website. That's GISHWHES.com. I post about it all the time, because I do. It costs $18.99 in American dollars, but all expense goes toward But what's it like? Well, it's like the most amazing, crazy thrill rush you've had in ages. Basically, a list of over 150 items is put online on August 2nd at what is, I think, noon or midnight in Pacific time zone. In Japan, last year at least, it was 4 in the morning. Mind you, I stayed up all night to do it. So, you look at the list and you start picking up things that you want to do or that you're interested in. And if someone else on your team picks a couple of them, you can talk to that person or find other ones you're interested in first and come back to it later. Because not everyone can complete all of the items they want to the way they want to. A lot of things you will try and you might not succeed. And the cool thing is, if we're, not insecure about it, it's perfect and wonderful because you can come to your group and say, dude, I screwed it up! Can someone else do this one? Or just drop it back into the group and let other people see if they want to do it. It's wonderful. It's a good idea, and it's a smart way to go. That's why you have 15 people on the team. Last year, the list that was put online was over 185 items long, and then they added items during the week. Yes, Julia. So you pick your items, and then you do your best to do them over the course of that week. At the end of the week, all the items are sent in, and you're done. It's smart to have a group account for both YouTube and Imgur. That's what we used last year. That's the important. They actually made it a rule where you need to use Imgur and YouTube, so there's no issue with other smaller file sharing sites or anything like that. So all items will require a picture or screen capture or a video of some length. Now usually it's 15.7 seconds. It could be longer if that's what's part of the item. You do your best to do what it says to do, and then you submit your item, and then you move on. Try to do as many items to the best of your ability. If you're not having a good time, you're doing it wrong. That's kind of the main idea. So for my team this year, I've put a lot of time and energy into kind of constructing a team of people that I think will be really awesome communicators and really creative and really fun. My main goal this year is to complete a picture composite challenge, because usually they have one that's take pictures of each of your team members and put them together in a picture composite that has some sort of theme. And last year we couldn't do it because 3 or 4 of our people didn't even take pictures of themselves, which was kind of lame. Well, my goal is 1, that, and 2, for everyone to have a good time. If everyone has a good time and each of my friends only does 1 item, I don't care. As long as we're having a good time, that's the point. Now, you might be getting into it saying, oh, but I want the grand prize. I want to go to Costa Rica with Misha Collins, because that's the grand prize this year. And that's awesome and amazing. It's a good goal to have, and I say kudos to you. Go, man, go. But if you know that when the thing comes out, if you feel like, man, if I didn't win first place, then why am I even doing it? You might be doing it for the wrong reasons. You should still do it. But really the point here is to have a good time. That's the whole point. So go, do it, and have a good time. That's the whole idea. There's a couple caveats on the website about things like, don't do things that are illegal, don't do things that will hurt you. If there's an item on the list that you know is not legal in your area, it is your choice to do it. And GISHWHES is not responsible for you doing silly things. Also, if you know something would be really uncomfortable for you, so if there was something like hide in a bush and jump out and shout GISHWHES and you're terrified of bushes, yeah, that's not the one for you. That's why there's 150 items on the list. You can choose one that you like and want to do. You don't have to do all the items. In fact, I don't think it's recommended that you do all the items. It's recommended that you do the ones you like and have a good time. So, join GISHWHES and have a good time!